Ascot, of course, is more than a sports item. It's the biggest social event of the London season. The King and Queen drive along the course following the tradition of Queen Anne, who set the royal seal on this meeting more than 200 years ago. This year, the sun lends his benevolent influence, and very gracious the Queen looks in her large shady hat, as from either side of the course the carriage is cheered on its royal way. In the royal box, the Queen's hat is still the chief fashion note, though you may be able to identify the Duchess of Kent's Edwardian toque to the left. This isn't my information. I've got Beryl de Querton with me to keep me right on fashions. Tell me, what about that important problem of the turf, short skirts or long?
It looks as if the short skirts have it, though the real creations don't always come out on the first day. Here's a picture which puts the issue very clearly.
One of the papers said that the long trailing Ascot gown was as dead as the dodo.
That was a bit unkind, but don't you think it's hats which are dominating Ascot this year?
I believe you. What does the Duchess of Kent wear on Hunt Cup Day?
Rather the same style as on the opening day. Everybody again remarked, how like Queen Alexandra.
And it's chillier today than Tuesday, and there's quite a breeze to upset the large brims. But what a show they make. Everybody's looking round to spot the people they know. I've just seen Tom Webster.
And there's Kay Stammers, fresh from her Whiteman Cup battles.
And Douglas Fairbanks, I think, with Mrs. Fairbanks. And with them are Mr. and Mrs. Darryl Zanuck from Hollywood.
What about men's fashions? Can't we spare a word for them?
Well, what is there to say? It's a question of a grey hat or a grey hat, and the answer is usually a grey hat.
Shall we have some racing? I believe Ascot is a race meeting. Since you've mentioned the Hunt Cup, here it is, and 29 runners are away on a dash of 7 furlongs, 55 yards. There are some familiar names in this race, and you can bet that most of them are well backed. Ascot offers rich prizes and fields are big. I don't know whether you had your money on number 23, but just at this moment he looks a pretty good proposition. He's Galsonia and he's drawing away from the field. Now just a minute, who is this on the near side of the course? Number 16 is Couvert, who ran second last year. And since hats are the important thing at Ascot this year, you can take them off to Couvert, winner of the Hunt Cup by half a length.